When your boss tells you to lie, you're supposed to nod and obey, right? Well, I didn't, and it nearly cost me everything. But I've never been prouder. I worked at a tech startup for 3 years, fast-paced, high stress, but I loved it. I believed in the company, the mission, the team. My boss, Jordan, was intense, but charismatic. He knew how to charm investors, motivate staff, and hide anything that made him look bad. Or so he thought. One day, while reviewing project budgets, I noticed something strange. A $50,000 expense labeled consulting, but no invoice, no contact, no trail. I asked Jordan. He smiled and said, "Just round it off and forget it. It's handled." I knew something was off, but I stayed quiet. For now. 2 weeks later, the leadership team gathered for an emergency investor call. Jordan pulled me aside. "We need you to say the project's on track." No mention of the delay. No mention of the overages. I blinked. "But it's not on track. The reports," he interrupted. "Just smile and say it's going great, or I'll find someone who will." That was the moment. Lie and keep my job, or tell the truth, and risk everything. I didn't sleep that night. My hands shook every time I imagined myself saying it, but I couldn't do it. Not for him, not for the company, not even for the paycheck, so I made a different choice. The next morning, on the call, I took a deep breath and said, "The timeline has slipped due to unresolved issues. We're working hard to resolve them, but transparency is our priority." I was unemployed for 2 months, burned through savings, faced doubt, regret, fear. But then, one of the investors reached out. They appreciated my honesty, said they'd had doubts, and they were starting a new venture, and wanted someone like me to run it with integrity. I didn't just get a new job. I got a fresh start. Doing the right thing is scary, but staying silent when you know the truth, that's worse. I lost my job, but I found my voice. If you've ever had to choose between your career and your conscience, you're not alone. This is Drama Pulse, where real stories speak louder than fear.